Hey everyone, Damian here. We're doing the video on Kodal Minerals AGM yesterday. Apologies for the sound quality in the room. My kids running about. I've snuck off into the bedroom to make this video. So I've only caught up on the whole AGM. I didn't get to actually watch it live or the presentation. Members of the Discord did. We'll have a look at their comments. And also we got a response via email. So we've got that to look forward to as well. This is the presentation, and you can get this online under their website. This is it all here. I'm just going to put this up on the screen for you so you can see it. I've made some notes. So the transition from developer to critical minerals producer in the last 12 months, that's one of the achievements that they got. Stage 1 Bugani lithium project completed on time within the 65 million budget. So that's a big milestone. We know other companies that haven't been able to do it at budget. So yeah, fair play to Bernie and the gang here. This is some good news indeed. 45,000 tonnes of spodumene concentrate year to date, and we know that's all stockpiled ready to go once we get the ships, and we'll talk a bit more about the delivery of this shortly. A 4-year offtake agreement with the joint venture partner Hainan Mining for 100% of the production, which it says there. We're granted the export permit, which is something that we've been waiting on. We covered it in another video. So the Mali government in September said, yeah, go ahead with 125,000 tonnes of concentrate. So we've got plenty of stuff ready to go and plenty more to be able to produce before we get close to that 125,000. Now, if you look at this graph here, you can see the sort of projections. So they've done 45,000 tonnes already, and what they're saying, the target 2026 production, 125,000 tonnes plus. So it does only feel like a matter of time before Kodal really does start making some money. This is a little bit of the information here, and you can pause this and read this in more detail. But the planned maintenance shutdown of DMS completed, and the ramping up nameplate production. Stage 2 flotation feasibility studies are ongoing. 220,000 tonnes of ore mined by year end. The average grade of 1.17. And this is the exploration here. This is good. Diamond drill rigs completed 19 holes. And we can see here the feed to start DMS plant stage 1. So very, very promising. Good presentation. Well presented so far. The Mali update then is safety and well-being of employees remain top priority. Obviously, we had the tragic news of the shooting recently. Strong government relationships supported by site visits from officials. So that is encouraging to get a bit more meat on the bones there. Compliance with the 2023 Mali Mining Code. So that's all above board. Community support, new access roads, security strengthened with increased military presence on site. So you don't want to see military on site, but at least they've got that security in place to make the workers feel safe. And you can see here the next steps for Kodal Minerals: transition into fully fledged revenue generator miner. Feels like only a matter of time, guys. It really does. Solidify position of significant critical minerals producer. Ramp up development of the asset portfolio in West Africa. So we're going to use this money clearly for expansion, and that'll be interesting to see how the share price reacts to that. I still think we're going to get a huge pump on delivery once we get the 95% paid at the boat. You fancy this share price to really go. All the Kodal shareholders are all in here, well, talking about it. So let me see if I scroll back up here, just to get people's thoughts. So some people haven't been in Kodal for a while, are starting to get in. Shipment to start mid-October to late October. Bit longer than I thought initially, but we did explain that it takes at least 20 days for this to come. Bernie threw a bit more meat in the bones to sort of say, look, the logistics of all this here, getting everything and planning and getting 45,000 tonnes delivered, it was going to be a big scale. So it looks like what they've always done, slow and steady wins the race. They're taking every precaution and making sure everything, this is huge value, this stuff. They're making sure that everything's going to go smoothly. So it goes to the port and then that's off their hands. And to be fair, I'm happy with that. It just probably would be nice to know a bit more at the time what the time scales were. But again, it gives them time. They're better not setting timelines sometimes, because if you miss them, then the market reacts badly anyway. Rags is saying the only way is upwards for Kodal, and I would agree. And he was on the share call live, but he did say that they're expecting a re-rate of the company, which will be massive for the share price, and it would be. People then haven't been in it for a while are starting to buy in it. And then Collins just went on to sort of say, like, it is a big operation to do this, and that's fair enough. Well, one of our members actually messaged Kodal and asked him, Steve, the operations director, has come back. He says, from one engineer to another, I'm certain run some numbers yourself. Note that the one-way trip takes about 3 days. So conservatively, one truck needs a week for a round trip. Interesting. That's interesting. So that gives us even more of a timeline. We're talking about just a boat getting there, but 3 days for the truck just to get there and then to get back. So you can see now why it's taken so long. There are a number of scenarios when it comes to per truck capacity. The truck payloads our transport contractor has available range of 35 to 55 tons. And we're obviously keen on the larger capacity, say 45 tons on average. That's 1,000 trips for the current 450,000 tons. So yeah, that's insane when you think about it like that. But the first shipment will be 30,000 tons, so 670 trips required to satisfy that. Our normal fleet for steady state will be about 70 trucks, so it would take them 9.57 weeks to move all the spodumene. Wow, what a great email! What a great way to put this all into perspective for people. I think me definitely hold my hands up and underestimated the size of this operation. So when you're looking for transport contractor to engage more backloads via subbies to the port and spodumene that is bagged, which is about 15,000 tons of the 30. There are multiple empty backloads back to the CDI ports, and the route south passes our property. Our transport contractor is estimating 3 weeks of transport for the first 30,000 tons, which we can continue with the steady state approach and adequate storage capacity at the San Pedro. So basically, that's about 100 trucks for the bag product and 100 for the bulks over. Wow. All things going to plan. Great email to have, great insight into the whole Kodal operations, and I really thank the Discord for all of that. And again, if you just want to get into the Discord, it's not that I have to charge a fee for the Discord, it's to stop all the spammers. We try to do it for free. So if you are interested in the Discord, look, it's a small £3 to get access, and it also supports the channel, and I appreciate everybody that does that. We have also got the trading course down to 50 notes. 50 notes. The link wasn't working. Some people tried to buy it and they couldn't get it. The link is now working. That was a mistake on my part when I reduced the price. It messed up. So if you're considering all that and you want to support the channel, there's many ways of doing it. I appreciate everyone for doing that. And I'm away to hopefully look after the kids here and hopefully I haven't wrecked the house while I made this video. And I'll speak to you all soon. Enjoy the rest of your day.